1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snare. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cymbals. And 2N and 4N and 2N and 4N and 2N and 4N and 2N and 4N. Toms. Now. Again. Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to record and play drums using GarageBand on the iPhone. If you don't have GarageBand on your computer already, you can just switch over to your App Store, type in GarageBand and install it. It's free. It's from Apple, so it's safe. Once you have the GarageBand icon on your iPad, just tap the application will open up. Now, since I've composed a good bit with my GarageBand, it comes open to a very busy screen. If you're running GarageBand for the very first time, it's very likely your screen is going to be fairly empty at this point. So, the very first thing we will do to get started is click on the plus button in the upper right hand corner. That will create a new song for us. Now, GarageBand could come open to any number of things, so let me just show you a few ways to make sure you navigate to the place where we are. It could come open to live loops, or it could come open to tracks. Click on the Tracks tab at the top of the screen. It could come open to any one of these particular instruments, and what we want to do is navigate until we find this drum, and then the second icon that's called acoustic drums is the one that we'll want to tap. Once GarageBand opens, we have to do just a little bit of screen setup to make sure that we're good to go. The first thing I'm going to do is tap my bass drum. If I don't hear anything, I'm just going to unplug and replug my headphone. That should cause GarageBand to reset the sound, and so now hopefully I should be able to hear the bass drum. We're going to learn a pattern that every beginning drummer learns, and I'll teach you that in just a minute. It'll be done not all in one pass like a typical drummer does with his left hand, right hand, left foot, and right foot, but we will do each one thing at a time. Let me do just a little bit of setup first. In the upper right hand corner is a plus button that is for setup, and I'm going to go ahead and click on that section A. Make sure that automatic is in the off position, and we're going to go ahead and make our first assignment just 4 measures only. Okay, so now I'm going to hit the rewind button and press record, and I'm going to play the bass drum on 1 and 3 of every measure for 4 bars. On the second pass, because drums are layered in this particular recording mode, I'll record the snare drum. In the third pass, I'll record the cymbals, and in the fourth pass, I'll record some tenors. If you are not sure exactly how to play these drums, there is a question mark in the upper right-hand corner. Tap on that, and it tells you, oh, hit the snare drum over here, and you get a snare drum sound. Hit it on this side, you get a rim shot. Hit it down here, and you get a side stick. You can get open and closed hi-hat, pedal hi-hat, crash cymbal. Okay. Oh, and 2 fingers plays crash only. Yep. And you can do toms and mid toms and low toms and high toms. Okay, you can also do the ride cymbal or the ride bell. And you get a unique sound for each of those. So I think I am ready to start recording. By the way, if you want to leave these helps on while you're recording, that's perfectly okay. I am going to tap the question mark again to hide all of the helps. I've already rewound. I'm going to hit the start at the beginning. It will give me a 4-beat count off, and then I'll start playing my bass drum in pass 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, snare. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. Okay, yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with most of that. I'm going to actually add some tenor fills in that in just a minute, but before I do, I want to come down here and clean up a few things. So I will tap on this, hit edit, and then up here, just going to make sure that my snare and bass are exactly on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Here's one that was a little bit off the beat, and so I'll actually move those over precisely to the beat. Okay, the rest of those are precisely on the beat. I'll make sure each of these are on a line, and it looks like each of those are on a line, so that's pretty good. And then the last thing I'm going to do here is select all of these and tap them and hit the velocity button and turn the velocity down. Yeah, quite a lot on that, and hopefully that applied to each and every one of them. And now let's see how this sounds. Okay, I'm very happy with that. I'm going to go back up to the record area by tapping the track button. Looks like a brick wall. And now I'm going to add some tenor drums to every other bar here. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, I'm not totally unhappy with that. There was a little bit of correction that needed to happen in there. So I'm going to double tap on this, hit the edit button once again. And let's see. I think what I wanted this to have happen here was for this to be right there. And then same thing here. Yeah, okay, I think we got that cleaned up finally. Let's try it now. Okay, that's actually creating some fairly decent drums. At this point, what we're going to do is we're going to save this and submit it. So in order to do this, you'll tap on the My Songs button. It saves it for you automatically. You need to give it a name. You'll tap on the name of it. You'll backspace and delete here, and you'll type your name, and you will type drum assignment and tell it done. And now you will need to find that drum assignment, which happens to be right there, and tap and hold on it. And when the menu comes up, click the share button, and here you're going to save it as a song, and we'll go with medium quality will be fine, and we will hit the share button again. We're going to share by email, so we'll come over here, choose our mail option. The song will be exported to our mail, and then you can email it to yourself and submit it on your learning management system, or you can email it to your teacher if they have indicated that you should do that. So let me go ahead and type in my email to myself, so I could then submit it on a learning management system. There you go. You're done. Congratulations, you're playing like a professional drummer. If you try to put this onto a real drum set with your hands and feet, it's a little bit more challenging than recording it in layers like we did on GarageBand, but it's still a very worthwhile thing.